Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet to begin.
Is under attack.
This is the Kobayashi Maru.
We have the Borg.
Scanning the nanite threat. Got it.
Oh, sorry. This mic is off. I've been talking to myself like an idiot. Yeah, when I leave the game, the sound will disappear. But I will fix that now. So you should be able to hear me and the game now. The reason for this is I believe I have this set to... Yeah. I have this set to like... to not care when it goes into the background, basically, to shut down all of its processing. That can stay the way it is, I think. Where in the hell is this? This is in here, isn't it? Software cursor, file streaming, frame stabilizer, limit CPU usage when inactive. No. Maybe I don't have an option for this. Really thought there was like a way to keep the game going. Let's try that. When I leave the game, immediately you lose all sound. Okay, that's not... It's not ideal. Oh, no. It ain't... It's old, but it... Technically, CRT monitors still existed when this came out. You can tell that they must have at some point had an issue. I know that they had issues with the Zen market, and I know that because I was some of the issues, right? But you can tell that they've tried to fix it because every time you go to refine the lithium, the game slows down drastically, and obviously what it's trying to do is fix itself or make sure that there isn't any kind of duplication or any kind of transaction issue. Right, now I should be able to do the control Q in the maps without any issue now. Let's get this. And what I want is omega marks because that's what we've been stacking on this character with no choice of my own. If that's... You're probably hearing my son moaning in the background. Do you care about any of these going in there at all? No. No, we don't care. What we will do is get a little bit of excitement going by opening one of these prize packs. These are always fun. Rare, very rare, ultra rare, 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 ultra rare, very rare, ultra rare. Wow, I'm getting a lot of ultra rares today. Right, that was very exciting. One day I'll get an epic. One day. It's my dream, Papa. Feel free to hop on the Discord, Dirk. You're around. You said you were going to play this. We need to get you into this. There's a level 60 character you get for free this week. There'll still be recourse. What made you think that was going to be a thing? You live in South Africa, I can pay a dude to show up at your house and mock you. Um, that's live. We leave that on up there, that's fine. Everyone thinks I'm crazy when I look up. I'll be like, thank you, Jesus. It's just my monitor up there. You saw the menus. You hated the menus? I have this thing, this whole game mapped to this little PS5 controller. Business. Got the whole thing. I can do everything. It, yeah, it's hard to argue with. Years and years ago when we started this game, like I started this 16 years ago, and a buddy of mine, we were talking to each other during this game, and we said at the time, Christ, there's so much to this game, we're never going to figure it all out. Thankfully, we won't call it 99%, around 90% of the game, I'd say. I understand that. Last 10% is really in the PvP, you know, highly technical mechanics kind of area, but I do understand the rest of the game. It just did take a long time, I have to say. Yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of mini games, there's a lot of features, a lot of gambling elements. Funny enough, there was a story. I don't know if I told you this one. Anyone that's ever seen the stream before will know this story. But there was a guy called Mustel who came on to the chat, and if you see the chat here, it never stops in zone chat. It's always going. People are always talking. Anyway, the guy comes on, and he says, "Thank God for this game. I'm feeling all down and depressed." He said, "I lost my leg a few days ago, and I'm feeling upset," or whatever it was, or depressed, I think he said. The whole chat went quiet. Nobody said anything for ages. Me being my typical smart ass, I waited a moment and I said, "I hope you find it. It's always in the last place you look." That guy added me as a friend moments later, and he's been on my list ever since. Now, we haven't seen him come on in years and years, and I know he was having a hard time, so we hope he's alright, but we haven't seen him in quite a long time. I hope he just found a new game that he liked. He used to come onto this Discord and everything. Because he's not a pussy. Like you. But but yeah, he good guy. We also started playing Where Winds Meet, but we haven't like sat down to properly play that. But it looks good. Looks really good. Stand up guy, yeah. He doesn't do a lot of standing up. But yeah, good guy. This is the problem with playing with my main tune, is that the screen gets so bright, it's even hard for me to see. Alright, this team's powerful enough. It's just that good. That's a skill issue. The one TV. Did you know that they're thinking of bringing Firefly back? They're thinking of bringing Firefly back, according to TikTok, which is not a reliable source of information, but cool if true. Yeah, it's good fun. Funny thing was, before they had Deadpool set as Ryan Reynolds, in my head it was always either going to be Ryan Reynolds or Nathan Fillion. I remember both of those guys starting in that TV show. I know it's probably not their start, But the first thing I remember them in was two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Damn it. My ship was almost gone there. Yep. The start of Nathan Fillion and Ryan Reynolds' career. They don't seem too bothered by coming and kicking this cube in the nuts now. They expect me to do this all by myself. Oh, cloaky time. I can't cloak. Oh, they're gonna get me. Oh, they're gonna get me. They have every right to be angry. They're angry. They're angry! Kind of annoying me that the whole team just left me to get butchered there. That's not a skill issue. This is an EPG build. Could have kicked the crap out of one cube, but both cubes are right next to each other. The guys just left me there. Now my ship is damaged.
We're picking up something. I know the.
See, this kind of nonsense where we can't see anything. This is killing the game. Dune? Yes, I have Dune. I like Dune. I'd play that. Need to get some people into that. I actually bought that game the day it came out. I bought two versions of the Ultimate Edition from. Yeah, Merv's a big fan as well. Merv's read all the books and the comics and everything. I bought my wife and myself a copy of the Ultimate Edition of that game the day it came out. We still haven't really played all the way into it. But that's a good one to team up on. I can't even remember, but I wouldn't mind starting again if that was needed, honestly. That's how far I was into it. Not far enough to care, but I'll totally play that. That's actually a good one to say to Kev as well, because he likes that kind of base building stuff, and I like the shooting people in the face stuff. Some class. What class is that now? Ah, you mean getting them out of that kind of game? Yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of League, to be fair. I tried it out. Just, I like tactical games. I like games that make you think. I just don't think that makes people think as much as they think it does. Let me see now. I haven't tried to use this mouse in a bit. There we go. This is cool. I love using this controller. There is no better controller on the planet than this thing. I'll totally go play Dune. Yeah, let's do that. You come on, and I'll switch over to Dune. Not a problem. On one thing, we start off two brand new characters. Like, not bringing anything with us. Fucking Wild Dirk appears. This thing doesn't ding anymore when people join. That's frustrating. No, it's because of Discord has a streamer mode, so as soon as I stream anything, it takes away any of the system sounds from it. It also hides your names where it only puts the first letter. Well, yours would be G. Ah, we haven't labeled you as that yet. Let's change the name now. It's one thing about being in someone else's Discord, they can totally change your name. Yeah, TikTok doesn't like us cursing. But TikTok also seems to limit me to, I don't know what. It's like a mix of Irish and Russians. I actually think it's probably Irish and Ukrainians, which would just be everyone in Ireland right now. um, but yeah, countries full of Ukrainians and all sorts at the minute, which is not a problem. But in the town I live in, I think I'm outnumbered. And I don't think that's an exaggeration. What was I going to do with this tune? Yeah, so we're going to get on and play some Dune. Let me switch everything over and we play Dune. Is Dune on GeForce now? That way I don't have to install anything. Let me verify. I believe so. Yeah, it's right there. Spice Wars is on there as well, which I think I also have. I think I have them all. But yeah, Dune Awakening now will be kicking ass. Let me just grab my dilithium here and then I'll go over there. So how do you get PvP? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. We're actually going on to do an awakening, Kev. Kev is on there now. Now, I did say that I was only coming on for a bit, and as soon as my son is ready for bed, I will be reading him a story, and then I'll be watching TV with the wife. She's finally watching Expanse with me, which is great. Let me get Dune started. I need to switch everything over now. So, second. What have I got to switch first? I always got to switch TikTok or Twitch. You always got to switch that one. Kill TikTok for a minute.